Hello. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Happy New Year. I'm Brie, co-founder of Elda's Kitchen Cooking and Grilling Sauces, and tonight we're gonna do some light meal prep. Let me go ahead and join you on both Facebook and Instagram. There we go. All right, hello Deb, hello Haley. Hi, I'm trying to read the name. Katie Mondo, I believe that's it. Hello, Elena. Thank you all for joining me this evening. I'm gonna try to join you guys too over on Facebook. This is how I keep up with the comments, is by joining everyone. And I'm going through right now. Oh, Katie Moon Dancer, I'm sorry. So for me to look at that all the way over there, my phone versus my iPad. My iPad is so much easier to read. Hello, Eileen, Happy New Year. Hey, Dean, how's it going? So you guys, we are gonna do some light meal prep this month. New year, new you. Brie's favorite month. Hello, Raymond, thank you for joining me this evening. So there's gonna be a lot of what I have going on here. Hello, Randy. Thank you for joining me. Hey, Chef Ryan, how's it going? So you guys, January is my birthday month. This is a big birthday for me. So make sure to stay tuned because the Wednesday before my birthday, I will be doing a giveaway for a 2-pack. One will be the Brie's burger sauce, of course. I can't not do that one, and then the other one will be one of my favorite marinades, and like I say, my favorite marinade happens to be whatever one I'm using at the time, but I do really love my Kentucky bourbon. So we will be giving away as many 2-packs as I will be old. So stay tuned throughout the month of January because it's just kind of gonna be a surprise. So happy New Year to you too, Chef Ryan. So we're just heating this up here. Okay, I'm like, why am I not feeling anything? There we go. So yeah, we're gonna meal prep today. I feel all over the place. Hey Ricky, how's it going? So let's start out with some butternut squash. Okay, I love butternut squash. I do not love to cut butternut squash. So I buy these at one of my markets. I think they're super fun because they're crinkle cut like fries, and I kind of fix them up like fries too. Hey Val, how's it going? Hello Chantel, thank you for joining me this evening. So to this, we're just gonna put a real quick sprinkle of olive oil over the top and some salt. And then I'm gonna hand it off to the side here where my husband is going to put it in my Ninja Foodie. And my baking sheet's right behind me. I'm like, what did I do with that? Hello, Max. Thank you for joining me this evening. Hey, Ben. Thank you. Whoops. Okay, you guys, it's me. And if that surprised any of you that I just threw butternut squash over my kitchen, it shouldn't. It really should not surprise you. So what I'm gonna do, because my husband needs to finish mixing that, is I'm gonna hand the whole thing over. There we go. So, Val, yay for January birthdays. So much fun. Hello, Cody, thank you for joining me. So this is heating up here, and we are going to just put some olive oil in there. And I need to order some more olive oil. It was like really hard to get it out of there. So you guys, we have our olive oil heating, and this, just a ton of bell peppers that I sliced. So green, yellow, red, orange. I just love all the colors, and I am making a ton of bell peppers because, let me just quickly check in here. Hello, Peggy, how's it going? Thank you for joining me this evening. So I'm making a ton of bell peppers because one of my favorite breakfasts that, oh my gosh, it's so good, is I will take bell peppers and kind of make it into an omelet, a scramble, kind of whatever I'm feeling at the moment there. And I will go ahead and do that, and then I'll put it in like a submarine roll, depending on where you are, a hoagie roll, and put Parmesan cheese on top, and it's so yummy and it's so filling, so it really helps me throughout the day. So, you know, for me, it's super hard, and I don't know if anyone else is like this. I want to food prep, I want to meal prep, you know, I've got it in my mind, you know, but then I get to it and I will do meal prep, and then I'm like, I don't actually really feel like any of this after eating it like once or twice. I'm like, I'm over this. I do not want this anymore. So that's where it's better to do, you know, small batches of meal prep. I'm gonna do about 2 or 3 today, but that's how it is for me. And if you do not have the time to meal prep, there are so many amazing meal prep places across the entire country. You know, and a lot of them will season the food, but a lot of them, it's like your basic salt and pepper. What am I sprinkling in here? Granulated onion, and then some granulated garlic. So that is just, it's really nice to have those options that if you do not want to meal prep, you can go somewhere and buy it. But how does Elda's Kitchen come into your meal prep and, you know, having your meals ready? You're going to work and you have your chicken or your protein, whatever it is, and your veggies and your starch, and you're like, I have this, it's good, but it really needs more flavor than just granulated garlic, salt and pepper. We need just a little bit something more to it. That's where Elda's Kitchen really comes into play. And hello, Lydia. Hi, Alice. Thank you guys for joining me today. So Elda's Kitchen really comes in handy. Now, I did order those little squeezy salad dressing, the refillable salad dressing containers, and they did not arrive yet. But that's okay, because actually, the last Wednesday of the month, my live will be in a hotel room. We are feeling good to travel more than just traveling to my mom's house in Texas. So I'm like, what am I gonna do that Wednesday? You know, do I cancel it? Do I just sit there and talk to you guys? We all know how much I love to talk. But no, I couldn't do that. So that is where we are gonna do some hotel room cooking. I ordered some fun gadgets off of Amazon, and let's see how it goes. But anyways, so those little salad dressing containers, and my label's peeling off because I was actually trying to do something, a little project, and it didn't work. Anyways, so those salad dressing containers are perfect because you can pour just the right amount to season whatever it is that you have in your Tupperware, your glass sectioned off meal prep container. It's perfect. And then just keep this in the fridge and you can have a different flavor each day with Elda's Kitchen. Let me check in here. Hello, Tammy. Thank you for joining me this evening. I am so excited to be able to travel, you guys. I am such a wanderer and an explorer, and I just love adventure. I love, well, this is not a new place I'm going to, you guys. It's a place that I haven't been in 2 years at the end of February. But I just love to explore. I love to visit. It is just, it's one of the greatest things ever. So these peppers are so getting to me right now. The fumes are coming right at my nose. Hey Chris, thank you for joining me. So as these cook, I'm not gonna cook them too much because I do like a little bit of a bite to my pepper, but before I do the ground beef, I'm gonna let these cook just a little bit longer there. And I'm gonna tell you a story because I told you guys that it would be story time in January. So let me tell you a story about my nanny, Elda, the namesake of Elda's Kitchen, cooking and grilling sauces. So she had, we all did, we were all members of this Italian lodge called the Sons of Italy. And there were monthly dinners. It was so fun. My nanny was one of the ones there, one of the, you know, key ladies that was there early cooking. There were some gentlemen in there too. And she was there early. So she picked me up from school. We'd go down there. We'd start to do the cooking or whatever. I'd run around. I'd help set the tables. But honestly, like, as a kid being in a huge lodge, I'm like, this is so much fun, and just running everywhere. Hello, Earl. Thank you for joining me this evening. So, you guys, I'm there. My nanny's in the kitchen, and she has this little Dixie cup, those little paper Dixie cups, and she has something red in there. Well, me having the Italian blood that I do, the Portuguese blood lends to it as well, I thought to myself, ooh, that's wine. It wasn't too much in there. So I grab it and chug it. And to my surprise, it was not like real wine like you would think. It was red wine vinegar. And I chugged it. And from that day on, I'm going to tell you, I never, ever, ever just grabbed a cup and chugged it. Even in my early 20s, you guys, no way. We had trust issues with what was in cups after that. So hello, Joy. Thank you for joining me this evening. So that was a fun story. Elda was full of just little, I don't know, little quirks, I guess we could say. She always was quick. She was very quick with what she said. Just an amazing lady. And so I will tell you guys is that Elda, had she still been around today, first of all, she'd be in this kitchen with me right now, but she would have been 100 years old this year. So we are going to be celebrating her 100th birthday in May as well, and we will do another huge giveaway that time. And we'll have some specials on the website, just something to, you know, really think of Elda and just how wonderful she was, because she really was. All right, you guys, let's get these out of here. I'm trying to get it all in here. Hello, Earl. Thank you for joining me this evening. Hello, Jevanisms. I believe that's it. I am so sorry if I don't pronounce this right, but you guys, I am with you on that. Grew up in school when things, I assume they take roll electronically these days. I'm not around to know. I'm not in school to know that. But when it was paper, they'd always cut off the last 2 letters of my name. And I was always Brian. It was so much fun to be called Brian. Growing up, hello, Erin. Hello, Tracy. You guys just joining me now. We're doing some meal prep. That is a ton of bell peppers, I promise you. I am not meal prepping with all of those bell peppers right now. I just put a little more olive oil in there because my pan is a little hot. Oops, let's get these out. Let's get this out of here. This is just ground beef. You guys know, if you've heard me before, I like the 80-20. I like to have the fat content in there. Yes, she is. Deb definitely still missed so much. So this is just a pound of 80-20 ground beef. So, yep, if you guys are just joining me, we are doing a little bit of meal prep here. I have some containers set off to the side. You know, really, you can use whatever you want. Do you need the containers that have the different sections? Absolutely not. Get what you have. I have I think they're Rubbermaid Brilliants. They're so pretty and they don't get that funky, cloudy stuff. But I also went very crazy with a local Tupperware lady posted on Nextdoor, and guess who decided that she needed more Tupperware than her house could even hold? That would be me. So I do have some Tupperware meal prep. Hello, Cheryl. Thank you for joining me. So for those of you just joining me, we are kicking off January. New year, new you. I love that. And it's also my birthday month. So I will be doing a giveaway for the years I am old, the Wednesday before my birthday. So earlier, if you guys can see this beautiful bowl of peppers here, red bell peppers, green bell peppers, orange and yellow bell peppers as well. And just fabulous. I love the colors. I made way too much because they are gonna go into a scramble or an omelet and then into a hoagie roll the next morning with Parmesan cheese for a delicious breakfast that is definitely going to fill me up. Hello, Sue. Thank you for joining me this evening. So for all of you, does anyone out there, do you guys meal prep? I'm gonna just kind of move my stuff around here. There we go. Does anyone meal prep? Do you have any good hints? If you do, drop them in the comments. So I was telling everyone earlier that I did buy these little to-go salad dressing squeezy bottles. They're great. And I was gonna put some Elda's Kitchen in there so that I can change it up. Because if I'm going to meal prep, let's say I'm gonna meal prep 4 meals, right? One for me for lunch one day, one for my husband for lunch one day, and then, one for each of us the next day, right? He may feel like Elda's Kitchen spiky cooking and grilling sauce, and I may feel like Jamaican jerk cooking and grilling sauce. So those little dressing containers, reusable ones, they're super easy. You can find them on Amazon.com along with everything else. But they're perfect, so we both have flavors that we enjoy. So today I'm gonna use Theo's Steakhouse, but I'm not gonna season like this. I'm going to prep everything up and then I'm gonna season it. And also, so to warm it up, I like food very, very hot, where I have family members that do not like hot food. So they would prefer things like room temperature or cold. So that is where we differ, and just warm it up so that it is heated through, because everything is pre-cooked. I just put some granulated garlic in there. I'm gonna season up this ground beef as I normally would. I love making ground beef with just, very light seasoning. That was granulated onion and then just some kosher salt. I love just seasoning it very lightly. And the reason being is we are a family of 5. And unless I am making tacos or something like that, a spaghetti sauce with ground beef, it's nice to have just a basic seasoning, because we can all go and grab our favorite Elda's Kitchen cooking and grilling sauce, or just seasonings out of the spice cabinet, and season it up to our liking. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit, and it's burning up in here. Let me check in with comments. Oh, yes. Yeah, Elena's saying that when she worked at Disney, lucky. I'm super jealous that you worked at Disney. Oh my gosh, Disney addict over here. So super jealous now. I'm like, oh, I've got a ton of questions for you. We'll chat later. She said she did a lot of curry and a lot of PB&Js. And I'm gonna tell you guys about my day today. I really should have done meal prep yesterday, or even on Monday when it was a little bit quieter. Today was such a busy day around my house. We are super excited. We're getting ready for a visitor for a few weeks. So I am just making sure that everything is perfect. So it's just been super busy. And then I realized, oh my goodness, you have to go to the post office. So on my way out, I grabbed one of those frozen round PB&Js, and I ate it on my way home from the post office. So needless to say, it was still a little bit frozen, but I actually prefer those frozen PB&Js that are round, a little bit frozen. I don't know why my daughter thinks I'm really weird that I love the frozen peanut butter, but I do. Hello, Charlie and Beth. Thank you for joining me this evening. I am just doing some meal prep here. So I'm chatting, I'm just chatting with everyone while this beef cooks up here. So when everything's fully cooked, and it's great, it just makes it so much easier when you are, busy with work. And it's not just busy with work in an office. You guys, when you are at home working, there are times where it'll hit dinner time and I'm like, oh my gosh, all you've had today is a cup of coffee and like a ton of water, and that's it. So meal prep is not just for those that go to work, it is for those that work from home too. We just get so tied up here that, sometimes we just forget to eat. You just get so busy and you're like, okay, I'll come back and eat. I'll be right back. And then, right back, and it goes to dinner time. Hello, Kathy. Thank you for joining me this evening. All right, you guys, I think this ground beef is about ready. My butternut squash that we did quickly in the beginning is ready to yummy. Like I said, I'll show you guys. And I threw half of it over the kitchen too as I was shaking it. But I love, love, love crinkle cut butternut squash. That was like that was so much to say. That was a mouthful. I just love it because my kids actually look at it and they're like, oh cool, these look like French fries. Yes, they do, kiddos. Yes, they do. Keep eating them. So you guys, that is super hot, but we can, we're gonna grab it real quick here. I'm gonna turn this off. This ground beef is cooked. Hello, Jody. Thank you for joining me this evening. Hello, Tim. Thank you for joining me this evening. There we go. You guys, I have not switched out my pot holders yet. Thank you, thank you. So here is our crinkle cut butternut squash. Yummy, delicious. All we did was a little bit of olive oil, kosher salt on it, and that is it. Super yummy. So now I have my meal prep containers ready. I am kind of trying to think like, okay, balancing all of this. We're gonna get it done. All right, you guys, so in here, you can see I just have some steamed rice in there. Hello, Mitchell. Hello, Jenny. Thank you for joining me this evening. So just some steamed rice. I made it the other night. You know, I figured, well, let's use it for meal prep. So from there, we are going to, so these are those Tupperware containers I was telling you about. I just happened to really stock up on Tupperware. It was such a good deal that like, how could I pass it up? And my husband's like, where did these come from? I'm like, I don't remember. They must have been hiding in my Tupperware storage in the garage. So you guys, hello, Marshall. Thank you for joining me this evening. Thank you so much. Yeah, those are so good. So I am just going, I'm gonna layer in here. So I have my peppers. I love bell peppers, they're so yummy. So we are trying to get that all in there, and we're gonna actually put the meat on top of the bell peppers. And then let's see. We have our flat spatula, and I'm just going to put some of the crinkle cut butternut squash in there. I'm gonna put this kind of where you can see it. Let's see. Okay, I think you guys can kind of see it. We are always working on new ways to get this kitchen so that I have a little more counter space, but I still have everything I need. And if I stand on the other side of the counter, you guys may see a kid or a cat, or I have to put up my pop-up. So that is why I prefer this side. And we have a view of my mixer because I do love to bake. I think it focuses me and all of that. So let me know, do you guys does anyone look at cooking as I'm gonna focus, you know, I'm cooking, this is helping me focus, I'm getting stuff done. I definitely do. So now we are just gonna put some ground beef over the bell peppers there. I'm just putting a scoop. If you are meal prepping and wanting to measure everything, measure it. I just am looking to have a lunch that is not, you know, if my husband's at work, it's not something that he's grabbing on the way out that's not as healthy. So this is a good, nice lunch, especially when he's working mids. So there we go there. We have two there. I am gonna hand this back so that I have a little more room, and let's go ahead and, thank you. Let's go ahead and take a look at these. I'm trying to look at the boards here. There we go. All right, that looks pretty good. And I just have some Elda's Kitchen, Theo's Steakhouse Cooking and Grilling Sauce, and I'm gonna put this over the orange one because hopefully we will remember that this one here is the Theo's because the label and it just kind of matches. Yeah, definitely cooking is my stress reliever. I feel like, I agree with you, Erin. I feel like it just kind of brings me back to where I need to be, refocuses me. All right, you guys, so normally I would have those little salad dressing squeezy containers. I do not, and actually this is gonna be my dinner after I take a picture here. because I have so much to do this evening. So there we go. We are just drizzling a little bit on there. So what you really want to do is take your Elda's Kitchen cooking and grilling sauce, put it on the cold meat before you heat it up at work, at home, wherever you're heating it up. Put on the cooking and grilling sauce while it is still cold. And that way, when you put it into the microwave or, portable oven, because we do have one of those, we have a heating bag coming that I'm gonna show you guys. I'm super excited about that. The flavor will change. I eat the marinades on, I'll use them as a dip, but I also like them heated up on food because it is a different flavor. It takes on, it just takes on a different, little bit different. Anyways, you guys, so there we go. We have meal prep with Theo's Steakhouse. We have meal prep without Theo's Steakhouse. I can't wait to see what my husband's gonna put on this. Thinking probably spiky or Jamaican jerk. Even our halahot would be amazing on that. So you guys, it's January, new year, new you, and we are also celebrating this month. Stay tuned the entire month for that giveaway that I'm super excited about. You guys take care, stay safe, have a wonderful week and weekend. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.